Right, so me and Bradley have boozed up into some Tahr country, just up below Mount Cook, and the goal for the weekend is to get Bradley his first bull, or some meat animals, because we haven't got any Tahr in the freezer, so dig into that. So we got probably about an hour walk up valley, and then we're going to cut up a wee side branch, and yeah, should be good, eh?
Get into it, I'm excited.
Better get going. Right, so Bradley and I have just made the valley we're going to hunt for the next couple of days, and record timing. We got up here a lot quicker than we thought. And we've been sitting down glassing for probably about an hour now and haven't picked anything up, but middle of the day, probably all bedded down in the scrub enjoying their lunch. So yeah, hopefully see some movement around 3 o'clock, start coming down to feed. So yeah, give you a wee look see at this valley. Pretty mean.
Just that mob on that.
Yeah, just the mob on the flat. See that? You can actually see blonde mane on it at the moment.
Oh, there's one there. One there. Right, we've just got back from having a wee glass out of the valley. We saw 11 Tahr. I think we saw one big bull. So probably go chase him tomorrow. A couple nannies, quite a few nannies.
A lot of nannies.
A lot of nannies. And I think we saw one little kid, which, yeah, I'm going to go for a chase tomorrow.
Right, so we've just left camp. It's the morning of day 2, and we're just making our way up that valley we were looking into yesterday. Had a couple wee glasses around just as we popped out, but haven't seen anything, so we're just going to head up to a couple big rocks and park up there and glass for a bit and hopefully pick up some Tahr. And if not, we'll just head up to where we seen them yesterday and just base ourselves there for the day. So yeah, that's the plan. But she's a pretty mean valley once you're down in it. Don't know if you can see much of that, but pretty awesome gut. Yeah. Right, so we've just spotted that big bull we spotted last night, and then we spotted a kid up above him, so...
Just walking up from that face right now,
yeah, the stalk is on. Probably got to close about, they're probably about 900 to a K away. So we've got to get within probably 400 and Bradley can get set up with a shot. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff now. We've looked on the camera and he's a pretty good bull, like real thick bases. Yeah, and real nice length, and he's got those in-curling tips, so fingers crossed.
Excited.
We're excited if
First
he
bull.
can
First retrievable bull.
First retrievable bull for Bradley if he gets this on.
Yeah. Don't look that bully.
No, they're not. Oh, there's a rutting nanny there. He's putting his tongue out. Whacked him.
Good one.
Oh no, you didn't. Have another shot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think maybe. Nah, you didn't.
Fuck.
Right, so as you would have just seen, we had a few shots at some Tahr, and
A few too many shots.
Bradley had some marginal misses. We've replayed the footage and he's pulled it like a good foot left. And yeah, he's been shooting a little high too. 3 of his shots went just over the top and a bit left, and then one of his shots just plain as day in the back wheels. So then we switched over and I jumped on the gut and aimed at the base of the neck and pegged it. So I don't know if we're going to be able to retrieve it though. We're going to walk around and come up the gut that it sort of fell into and see if we can find it. But bull down.
Hopefully he's fallen down.
Hopefully he's fallen down to the floor. We'll get back to you with retrieval information.
Yeah.
Right, so we had an attempt at recovering that bull way up that face up there, and just now we had to pull out. We've probably got about 50 metres from him, you reckon?
Yeah.
And it just got way too gnarly and had to pull out, so it's another bull we've got that we can't retrieve. Typical when it comes to tahr shooting. But oh well, we're about to head back down into some easier country and try find another mob down there. And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, get onto some more. Hey, really?
You'd hope so.
We might have to sharpen up our shooting a wee bit too. I'll just chuck that.
Maybe get into a better shooting position before we shoot.
Oh,
Let's say that.
Listen to it. Right, so me and Bradley have been sitting down at our new glassing spot, just slightly down valley in the non-snowy area, and Bradley looked up and spotted a bull.
He's going to move down.
Just out to his left were a couple nennies, so we're probably going to wait these ones out. They're going to feed their way down this evening, so we'll wait them out and then hopefully they come within shooting range. Bloody good, back onto some tahr. Can't shoot it on the skyline though. We need him to walk where the other one is. Yeah, he's gonna come. Wee bit more, buddy. Just a wee bit more. Yep, when you're ready. Oh wait, not when he's moving. Wait for him to start feeding again. Yeah, he's good now. Slowly squeeze it off. Yeah, I think. Yep, you've got him. He's caught up in a fold though. You sacked him. He's down.
You sure?
Yep. He's caught up in a fold though.
I hit that nanny on the top.
Yeah. Oh, the bull's just dropped down in the gutter. He's fallen in the gutter. He's coming down. He's tumbling down. We might have to get out of the way. He might be going to come all the way. Oh, here he comes. Get out of the way just in case.
So we had a bit of a mischief up valley. Saw a mob of about 5 bulls. You saw all that probably. Had a mischief. Couldn't recover the one we shot, that big bull. But we were just coming down for lunch and we looked up and I just saw the head of something. I was like, oh, get the camera, have a look. It was a young bull and we were like, oh, all good. But it was looking around. We saw it looking at a couple nannies, they were on a different ridge and we had a look at them, and then they started looking down. We were like, oh, what's down there? And there's this bull coming up for them. So we decided just to play the patience game this time, and yeah, that didn't pay off, and we ended up running up there anyway. Got up there, managed to stay somewhat undetected while we're getting up there, but yeah, got into a good position. Not really, actually.
Yeah, pretty gnarly.
On just a big, chunky, snowy scree slope. It's like a 50-degree angle shot, 170-yard shot, and yeah, drilled him. And he barrel rolled down the hill towards us. We had to run up the sides to bloody get out of the way of it. So,
nice 11-inch bull.
11-inch bull, yeah.
And Bradley's first bull that we've been able to retrieve.
Yeah, no.
He shot 2 bulls previous and never retrieved them, so it's a good feeling right now.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. Right, so we've came down valley from where Bradley shot his bull about 500 odd metres, and we've parked up and been glassing for probably the last, hour?
Yeah, about that.
And all we've picked up are 2 chamois, a buck and a nanny, way up high, probably a bit out of our reach now. And we're not really that keen on a chamois at this point in time. We've really got our sights set on a nanny for some meat, but we're just not picking up any nannies. But we'll give it till dark and then nosy on out, I suppose. Hopefully something shows itself before dark.
Bit of excitement.
Yeah. Right, so it's the morning of day 3, and we packed up camp. Got up at about 6 this morning and packed up camp and boosting it out of this creek, and we're gonna try and go find somewhere to shoot a couple nannies today for some meat. So that's why we got up so early, so we can boost and relocate before it gets too daylight. So yeah, that's the plan.
Danny's just going for a shot on this nanny. Cheers. Just up there. It's quite a long shot. You must. Still sitting there. Still chilling there.
What?
Still it's going quite high up. I think you might hit it.
Yeah, I did. Can't see where it's rolling.
Got it.
Drop. It's coming down.
Nah, you've hit its back legs.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it's coming down. Leave it, let it run over it.
Yeah.
Nah, it's dropped. Ow.
It's retrievable, but we're going to be here a while. Just got to go around.
It's coming down, coming down, coming down.
Where is it?
Slowly.
Oh yeah, it's rolling now.
Still coming.
Yeah.
Stopped.
Right, so as you would have seen, we just came up into this new gut and walked all the way up the head of it. Haven't seen a thing. Oh, there's another Tahr. It's a big bull. Oh yeah, I can see him there.
It's a pretty good bull.
I haven't had him yet. Why he's not moving?
Yeah, he is.
Where is he now?
Just in the scrub. Going slow.
Where are we at? Right, so I just shot a nanny at 450 yards and spun around, and there was a bull running down the valley, and had a shot at that at about 450 and just shot about probably 6 inches over its back, and that was my last bullet of its trip, so he ran away. Yeah, we've had some seriously bad shooting on this trip. It's just all our shots have been on real steep angles, and we've either been shooting just over the top or just underneath, which is,
as you can tell by the foreheads.
Yeah, as you can tell by the foreheads, we've both scoped us. I've done myself a real bad one.
My one was
Bradley's not that bad. Yeah. But yeah, just real steep angles, getting pounded by that 7mm. Yeah, she doesn't like the forehead. Well, she
loves the forehead.
Right, so as you would have just seen, I had a few shots at a nanny and smoked it on the last shot at about 450 yards, and then we walked up to try and retrieve it, and just no good. There was a big ravine in between us and it. We could actually see where it was keeled up, but couldn't get to it, so yeah, we just made our way out of the valley now. We're back in the native, and we've probably got about an hour drop back down to the valley floor, and then probably an hour and a half back to the truck. So yeah, end of the trip, I suppose. Seen 17 Tahr all up,
yeah,
which is probably a personal best for us on a weekend Tahr trip. So yeah, probably booze on back now, and then truck on the 5-hour drive home.
Yeah.
Oh, which is going to be fun. But I hope you enjoyed the vid, and like and subscribe if you do, and we'll probably see you on the next one.